What's up, everybody? It is a brand new season of American Grit, Season 2. We are so happy to be back. We have a special guest in the building, and we got a brand new show. Let's get it.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey, and we got lights.
It's been so long.
I know, man. We back. We back. I will say this does give me hype.
You know?
This does I feel like I want to do one of these or something.
You can give out some attitude adjustments.
Yeah, give me a little something. You know. What's up, everybody? You know what it is. It's your boy Lem Gonsalves here. We are a brand new season of American Grit. Hey! We are back, ladies and gentlemen. So happy, so excited for this show. Of course, you can find me at The Poet Saint all day, every day. You can also check out my website, stayinthemock.com. Of course, I am not here by myself. The crew is here. We are lit all day, every day. Next to me, she's back, ladies and gentlemen, Yvette Sanchez. Hey!
You can always find me on Twitter at Sports and Sass with 3 S's and on Instagram with 2 S's.
And you got to check out like the American Grit dress or
no,
tank
today's
top.
a shirt.
Oh, it's a tank top. You had a dress though one time.
Yes, I'm gonna bring it back.
Okay.
Was that for the finale?
Yeah.
Was that for the
It
season?
was for the finale.
We didn't do our job.
Yeah, you guys didn't.
We came in like. I don't
But
know
every
when we
day is
came
gonna
in.
be a very America show.
Yeah.
Every time.
I'm gonna get myself together.
Yes.
New person on this panel. So excited to have her. She's a beast. Give it up for TK Trinidad. Yeah.
How do you know I'm a beast?
Because I know.
Okay.
I do my research.
Well then, you can find me on everything at TK Trinidad, where you can do research as well.
I mean, you know, you do it on the rock.
I wouldn't be on we all do it. Okay, yeah, my bad, got it.
It's all good. It's all good. It's
a prerequisite.
It's a prerequisite.
There you go.
Of course, my main man, my A1 since day one, always holding down the anchor. Give it for my boy Ty Matthews.
Yeah. What it do? I'm so happy to be here.
Yes.
It's freezing in here, but I'm
I know.
very happy to be
know.
here. Y'all can find me on all forms of social media at Ty Matthews PMA.
Yes.
Very, very excited.
Very excited. And we definitely wanted to start off this new season right. So we have an extra special guest, ladies and gentlemen. She is one of the cadres on this season. She is amazing at what she does. She does a lot of things. We're going to get into it. But all you got to know right now is that she's in the building and she's going to talk to us. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Chloe Mondesir. Yes.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm so excited.
Excited to have you here. And you don't see her on camera, but there's another addition today.
Yes.
She's hanging out with her mom. It's Miss Nyla. We got to give it up for her, too. Yes. She's like, when is this over? I want mac and cheese.
hungry.
I'm ready for mac and cheese, Mom. This is too much.
You know?
You know? So, Chloe, we'll just start off with you. First of all, I want to find out. I'm always interested on how he picks the cadres for this show. We didn't get a chance to talk to any last season, so I wanted to check with you and find out. How did you get on the show? What made you want to do the show? All of that. So go.
So, interestingly enough, I auditioned for last season and didn't make the cut.
Really?
And I was bummed, but after I watched it, I was like, probably wasn't the best fit for it because I don't really work out and do all this stuff. I'm not. I don't go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
That's not me.
Amazing.
Thank you.
I was like, wait.
And there's some hate coming your way,
No gym.
but there's some hate coming your
Hashtag no
way.
gym.
Hashtag no gym.
I literally just started working out. This is my 3rd week. Yeah, going to the gym.
Just like, yeah, Mom,
I figured
yeah.
if I'm on the show, I might need to put forth an effort because people are watching. But anyway, so I did make the cut.
Right.
And this season, I actually got a call from this organization that I work with, and someone had reached out to them from the show saying, do you know any veterans that, would be good for this show? And they told her what it was about, and she thought, yeah, Chloe would be great for this. And they called me, and I was like, wait, what show is it? And they said American Grit, and I was like, nope, saw it. I don't think I can do that,
Really?
I have to be honest with myself.
Yeah.
Like, no, not
That was a
Chloe.
rough season.
That was
hardcore.
crazy. Like,
Hardcore.
gotta give props to the cadre who dealt with all that. That was ridiculous. I couldn't have done it. But they told me, okay, this is a little different. We have everyday people, and they might be going through some things in their life, and they need to be kind of coached through that as well as these physical and mental challenges. And I was like, okay, this is better. I'll try it out.
Word.
So I went and did an interview, and they had me they had me fake coaching someone to see my leadership style,
Right.
and I guess I was a good fit this time.
Word. That sounds good.
Well-
I want to ask you guys, what did you guys think about the new format? Because it was so hardcore last year.
Right.
And I was thinking it was going to be the same because, it had success.
Right.
But obviously we saw that it was more of a kumbaya and let's heal everybody. But I mean, obviously, it's we're going to see how it plays out. And I think for the sake of what the show wants to do, I think it is a better fit. But what do you guys think about that? Oh, TK is
Thoughts?
disappointed.
Well, okay, so I saw the first season, absolutely loved it.
Right.
I signed up like 3 times. I'm like, yo, you need a gangster, you got me. I signed up like 3 times, probably even more than that. So I was kind of upset because I'm like, yo, like this all me all day. So when I saw it, it made sense why I didn't get picked. It just made me feel better, but it's also like we have shows like, the Biggest Loser and everything where we see everyday people. I kind of almost want to see, those badasses do something, especially from different elements. I do like the show, after the show like went on within the hour, I do like the characters on the show because they have different everyday people. They're very interesting.
Very interesting.
What's his name? Sherman?
Sherman
From
from
New
New York.
From New York?
Big Shark.
Big Shark.
He's gonna be can't
Can't wait for him to do his
Every
thing.
time I see him, I
Love
just
that
think of
guy.
like the football players from my junior college. Like literally, that is exactly like
That's them.
what they were.
That's them.
Yes.
He's gonna be interesting.
I mean, he's definitely, I can see why they have him on the show.
Oh,
He's
of
definitely
course.
huge personality.
It
And I
was the
think,
same thing last season.
yeah.
Same thing last
Oh yeah,
season.
you gotta have it. You gotta have it, and you can see where he is. I love, like, just speaking of him, I love how he he was all over this episode. Number one,
Yes.
and he put himself up in a lot of cases. And when he said, I have something to say,
Like why? Why?
I lied, and
So unnecessary.
and then my thing was, they played it back, and I wanted to get from you too because. He said, old girl said that she, you call me a bitch. Like, that's what she said,
Right.
right? I'm just repeating what she said. That's what you called me, and I'm not happy about that.
Right.
And he was very offended because he
was.
said, my mom has taught me to not use that word.
Right.
And I saw that they did the playback.
And
he
did-
never
and
did.
they
She never,
No.
I just didn't
He
see
never
that
did.
she said.
She's trouble.
Yeah.
Right.
Allison.
Allison.
Allison,
Yeah.
exactly,
She-
exactly.
She.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
He never said it, and I respect him for that because just you could tell he was genuine when he just was like, "I'm
He'll
hurt.
say-
I'm offended by that." He's like,
Right.
"My mom always told
Right,
me never
right.
to address a woman like that."
And
Well,
and he said it. He'll say, I'll say a lot of things. I wouldn't
Right.
say.
he's like, I wouldn't say that, but
And I believed him. I mean, even though
Exactly.
we're just getting to know him,
my
he's,
favorite part though,
he seemed very
he's
passionate
like,
about it.
I didn't want to give her a hug.
Right.
I mean,
That's
I
what I
had
was
The
to,
cutting
but-
back and forth between the hug.
Yeah.
And he's like, I
And
don't
he's
want to
like,
do that.
I didn't really want
It's always
to.
awkward
but-
when somebody reaches, like, you're just like, okay, and she's from Seattle.
Yeah,
so it's just-
you ain't gonna pull a Jerry Seinfeld and say no thanks.
No thanks.
Oh my God.
Right. That was hilarious.
Yes.
That was hilarious. No thanks. No thanks.
That's-
No thanks. No thanks.
And he's that big where he can.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
straight.
nah.
No.
I'm all good.
Exactly.
I'm all
exactly.
set.
I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad at
But
it.
no, it's going back to the format of this season. I think it'll make the challenges seem that much harder. Last season we had so many badasses and we had
Yes.
so many just straight up beasts that I think this season, I think we're seeing the calm before the storm. I think it's gonna get
For sure.
way rough
For sure.
down the line.
Absolutely.
There's still gonna be people passing out like
Oh, God, yes.
Camp
Oh, yeah.
Barbie from last
Oh,
year.
yeah.
Right.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
She
That was
she's
she
like,
was
I've done
amazing.
7 obstacles and she made it, but she went till her body's like,
Yeah.
yep, nope.
Not doing
Yeah,
it.
I'm
Not
excited
doing
to
it.
see where Sherman goes. I'm excited to see where Gigi goes.
Oh, Gigi.
You know?
Rusted nails. You can break them up. He busted the mess out of them nails. He did. He did.
But I like that because it's like with stuff like that, as women, we pay for this stuff.
Right.
But then also you come to a point where it's like you can go gangster and you know you can get your nails done again.
Right.
It's like the ones that are like, oh my God, my nail, like, chick, we can.
Right.
When
Go
she
back.
saw him
Yeah,
with the
just
knife,
do it
I would have been
again.
like, it's okay. I do it all the time.
peel them
Like,
off.
I was gonna
pop
say
them
when he
off,
was on the
peel them
knife, I
off.
was like, yo, can't you just pop them off?
I'd
Right.
be like, can't you just like crack them and then file them down? A little dramatic, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
It's American Grit. It's the American Grit way.
So-
That's the way you do it. That's how you wanted to do it.
Next thing you got some chick taking out her
Right.
weave.
Oh,
I got it.
You might see that too.
Might happen.
I'll unclip it. Don't worry.
Right. Speaking of Sherman, so Chloe, you actually, we jumping ahead a little bit, but you actually, when it came time to picking, the people, you actually picked Sherman, and
did.
I wanted to know what caused you in your mind to be like, I want him on my team, because you could clearly see that the other Cadre were like, dude, you are up
It's a
to,
handful.
it's a
Yeah.
handful.
Oh, yeah, they wanted
this
him
is gonna,
gone
I don't
the
think
first
it's gonna
chance they
have
got.
absolutely, and I think they were probably vying for him to be the last person up, but you picked him. Why did you do it?
So this is the thing. Everyone thought Sherman is going to be a huge problem. When I saw Sherman and I heard everything that he was doing, I saw an issue within him that needed to be fixed. And if he leaves, there's no way we can fix that. So I know that my leadership style, or I feel that my leadership style will be able to change him in some kind of way. Like peel back those layers and figure out what's the real issue
Right.
and fix him. The other thing that you don't see is that one of the other cadre wanted him.
Oh.
And that was Burke, the blue
Burke
team.
won,
He
okay.
wanted to punish Sherman.
Ah.
He wanted to go full drill instructor on him
Yep,
to
that wouldn't have-
teach him a lesson.
That wouldn't worked on him though.
I don't think so
Nuh-uh.
either.
Right.
You're them way too stubborn.
Yeah, at the last minute,
Yeah.
because I kind of was like, okay, you can have him. And at the last minute, I was like, oh, no.
Did you feel too because are you born and raised in LA?
No, I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Okay. Still kind of big city.
Oh, yeah.
Well, still big.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like the big city connection was like one thing because he's from New York? Like, I felt the same way as you did when I saw him. I'm like, all right, he's gonna be some issues. But if you connect to him on a different
Deeper
level,
level.
like yelling at him's not gonna work.
Right.
And
And this is another thing that you will probably see in the upcoming episode. You don't know his story, so we had time to talk to everyone there before we made our decision.
Oh, before you picked the
Yeah,
people you
you
wanted.
know, you see those pieces where we're walking around talking. Like,
Right.
I'm trying to get to the nitty gritty. Like, what's your story? Why are you here? You know, what have you been through? You know, and he opened up to me, and I'm like, this is why he is the way he is. And you, as viewers watching the first time, you don't know that.
Right.
So I think the next episode you'll start to understand
See
Sherman
why.
a
Right,
little
they're
bit
gonna save
more.
that episode
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. We're
Yeah.
gonna see more.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's
Oh,
gonna
it's
happen.
gonna get juicy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna get so
It's interesting seeing the different kind of philosophies that go to building a team. You know, you look at Grady and he's clearly trying to stack
yeah.
his
Right.
team. You know, whereas Chloe and Burke had talked about challenging people
Yeah.
and picking people that might not have been anyone's first choice. You know,
Right.
and when he picked Chris, last sending Heather home, it's interesting seeing the types of personalities that are going to be challenged and the things that they're going up against and how ready and willing they are to face that.
so they think.
Right, exactly.
So they think.
So they think.
So they
I'm
think.
really interested to also see Ricky's team.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hers was like a bunch of little fluffy teddy bears
That
like
was
ready to
normal.
go. So it's
That's
like,
normal.
I mean, she's cute in herself, like just her personality is kind of like mine. So like I feel, I'm used to the cheerleader, like, come on, you can do it. But then
Right,
I go
right.
a little crazy in the head and I act like the other one. So I wanna see that definitely because she almost picked an all girls. Or
I think
it's
so.
all girls.
Is it?
It's all girls, right?
No, she's got
No.
Big Richard.
No, she's got
big-
Richard.
Yeah.
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 Love Richard.
Shout out to my big boys.
Yeah.
Richard.
Richard's from Texas too.
Yes.
There we go.
It's gonna be a good one.
So there was a few differences. So just real quick, and we've mentioned them, but we have John Burke, who is Army Drill Sergeant. Ricky Laws, Marine. Chloe is also Marine, an ammunition technician to be exact. And we have Grady Powell, who was a Green Beret. So same type of individual, but as you said, a little bit more different as far as what the
Leadership
people
style,
was
yeah.
needed exactly for leadership. And this time they did 17 competitors instead of 16. And when I heard 17 at first, I was like, 17? I was
Yeah.
like, somebody's gonna be eliminated. I know these reality shows. You're not gonna fool me.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they basically said someone's gonna go home. And so, who's your favorite? Because for me right now, up there is Richard. I love his personality.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I love how he's like, I can fit burgers in for fitness. That's what I do for fitness.
-6 hours.
You know what I'm
a day.
saying? I feel like, well, Sherman is crazy, and I'm interested to see what he does. But the one that cries all the time, Hannah, you know, she says, I'm a quitter. I'm a quitter. That's what I do.
At least she knows.
Yeah, I mean, you
Right.
know,
And that's
she's
the
a
thing.
rebel.
A lot of these people, they'll acknowledge,
They're
like,
acknowledge,
I ain't cut out
like-
for this.
Exactly. No, they're not. So who do you guys like right out the gate?
I really like Carla.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I don't
Chino
know.
Hills.
I don't know what it was, but she just came out and I was like, I like her.
Right.
I was like, I like her. I like her attitude. I like when she went to go choose her. She was just like, you know what? She's like, I've cheered people on my whole life. I've done this. I've done that. She's like, I need to be fixed now. Like that's what I like. A lot of these people they're owning up to what their problems are. They're able to say it out loud, and I think that's a big, it's a big factor because when you don't want to admit it, that's where the problem is.
That's the first hurdle. Like if they didn't admit it, now you bring them on the show and they're like, I can do this. It's like, nah, you're a quitter.
Exactly.
Like start there. I'm a quitter, and then how to get over
Build
it.
from that.
So they all, it sounds like they all knew in one way or another, as far as like fitness or whatever, that they're not made for it.
Right.
That's why they're on the show.
Correct.
So that's the first hurdle is completed.
Right. Built from there. And I like, too, with Carla, going back to her, there was 3 cadres that was after her.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, they were
Right.
going, well, except Chloe. Chloe was like, I'm good.
I like your mentality because you're like, look, y'all can scrap. I'm gonna be over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing my due.
She's like, I'll take the one no one wants.
Yeah, I'm good.
Give me the misfits. Come on. That's what I
Except
want.
for Natalie, the mom.
I
Yes.
loved
Oh,
her.
my goodness.
She, I can't wait to hear her story.
She's the one that wants to bring sexy back?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
That's what she's like.
And
John
she's
Cena's
cra-
so
she's
fine.
crazy
I was like,
about
that's my
John Cena
girl.
too. Oh my
Oh,
god.
she said, yeah. Then she said, she was like, I love me some John
She's like,
Cena.
Yeah.
he's so fine.
Yeah.
It is.
And I know Gigi's like obsessed with it. She's like, I sat on the chair. with
Yeah,
him, and
Gigi
it's like
butt,
Gigi
John
butt,
Cena butt.
John Cena
Jesus
butt. And I was like,
amazing.
okay.
Yeah,
alright.
no, definitely. Gigi definitely jumped out at me for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I liked Herman a lot. Also, Herman was one of the ones that really like. His story is so kind of fascinating, coming from both the Native American background and
Right.
an Indian
Yeah.
background.
Wanting to kind of break tradition.
Exactly.
Kind of live his own life and be his own truth and stuff like that.
You know who I liked though? George Foreman.
George Foreman, of
George
course.
Foreman,
quiet,
of
though.
course. He is.
I totally did it when he's like, oh yeah, there's 4 of us. We're all named George Foreman. And I'm like, wait a minute. They
know
show
that
the
name.
picture and I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense. And I liked him because what he said was that he didn't know how to be on his own.
Right.
And
right.
usually what's the problem with people? It's they don't know how to be on a team. And he's
Yeah.
like, I just don't know how to be on my own.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah.
So it's kind of like it's
That's
flip,
his hurdle. Right.
Role reversals.
right.
Absolutely. Yeah, and his well, he has 4. So his older brother actually, I'm from Sacramento, so they went to school in Sacramento.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, and that's when I found out I was like, oh, named George. What's going on?
And isn't the daughter like George?
It's
Georgette
something
or
like
something?
that. Yeah, something like
Georgina,
that. Like, it's really terrible.
Hey,
Like,
you know what? I
it's
think I
terrible.
would do that. So.
You said you would?
Yo, yeah. If I was like,
TK,
Sure,
TK,
name
TK.
itself.
I
TK,
understand.
TK.
They will
I
stand
think
for
that's why
different
God
things.
like just tore my hamstrings. Like, yeah, nah, we ain't
Nah,
stopping it there.
happening. Not
Your
happening.
ego's gonna stop here and learn a lesson.
So, Chloe, going back to you, I wanted to find out, because unless it's editing and help us out, but it looked like you picked Allison first. Is that correct?
Allison was my very first.
Very first choice. And why did you pick Allison?
I spoke to Allison, in our little time to mingle, and to me, she was a mystery. I couldn't tell, like, is she playing a game? Is this really
Right.
who she is?
Right.
Are those tears real? Or can she make herself cry? There were times that I saw her shaking. She has so many issues: anxiety, depression, and da-da-da-da. She's a mother, which I'm always drawn to mothers, But I just wanted to dig in and figure her out. And I felt like if any of the cadre was going to do it, it's going to be me. I don't know if I figured her out yet.
right. Was Allison the one with the agoraphobia?
Yes.
Yes.
absolutely.
Herman
absolutely.
didn't want to, Sherman didn't want to.
Sherman didn't want to be in a team
Right.
with her either.
Right.
I was on her side until she said that he called
said-
her a bitch,
yes.
and then it seemed like she was just keep on like she went from attitude to feeling sorry, and I was like, oh, like I don't know if you know this, but you're playing the game right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you need to hop off the board.
And
Yeah,
she
and
totally
that's one
went
thing
with
I was
it.
trying to figure out with her. I couldn't tell right off the bat, but I'm like, let me see. And then
Yeah.
she had said that she'd never been chosen first before, so I'm like, okay,
There's a reason.
There you
why.
go.
I'm gonna hook
A
you up
reason
real
for that.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And make you
then
feel
hook you up.
something. And then Word. I'm always interested, and it seems like, you know, with the way teams are set, and you know, barring, you know, who got the stack team, of course, and I see that, you know, in the previews that's going to be an issue because it's almost like he's trying to be like last season,
Right.
And have that team of like, oh, let me just have all these bees
Yep.
here.
No,
And they were green
Dominate.
too last season.
Yeah,
they
too.
dominate.
Something
Absolutely.
about
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
so,
you're-
but I don't think it's going to work out that
Yeah.
way.
No.
I think with the challenges, I think it's going to be different. What are you going to say,
Well,
TK?
you're also taking the fact that like they look like they're fit,
Right.
but that doesn't mean that they're fit.
No.
Like,
Right.
you know, you might
I think
look
you said
like,
that at the beginning of the episode, right? Like just
you
because
never know.
it
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily mean they're out of shape.
Yeah.
Exactly.
you. Like,
I mean,
they
look
might-
at me. I look like I'm in shape. And
Oh,
I'm
my
like,
God.
don't ask me to
You
do
just throw it back in
shit.
their face again. Really? Okay.
I
all right.
just started working out 2 days ago. I have donuts every morning.
See what this gym
I'm
thing
here
is.
with the
People
protein
talk
shake in
about.
my
I
thing.
know,
I got the protein shake. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, like carbs once a
work
day,
out.
and it's like, ah, 3 weeks. All right, cool. Got it. Got
No,
it.
it's crazy. I remember when I was in I mentioned this before, but I was in the Army for 8 years, and I remember in basic training, like there was guys in there that I'm like, this guy's gonna be smoking,
Right.
and can't even do like 5 sit-ups, and like a 6-pack. I remember one dude, he had a 6-pack, and I'm like, how are you not able to
Genetics.
do? But
Oh, it's
you can't.
the same thing in
you
wrestling,
can't.
man.
Yeah.
Same thing in
Is it
wrestling.
the
We've
same
seen
wrestling?
plenty of people come in 6 packs, 8 packs,
Jacked
can't
up.
Yeah.
put
They
one
don't have
foot in
the
front of the
stamina.
other.
Really?
They don't have the stamina or the coordination to do it.
So it takes all of that.
Yeah.
It takes that American grit. So we get the
Nice,
challenge.
You got it.
Plug.
We do here. So we get to the challenge, and he, you know, after mentioning that one person is going to be, you know, not making it on a squad. So to try to weed that out, we have the challenge, and basically they're hanging upside down attached to this beam, and then they're dunked in the water over and over by this crane, which
this.
looked crazy, by the way. And then at any given time, they could quit by pulling the ripcord.
Right.
But if you quit, then that's it.
Yeah.
You're done. And so first person to drop goes home, and so of course Heather on cue starts crying. Carla, your girl, is shivering. There's a lot going on. Sherman is showing off.
Sure.
Doing his
Again.
thing.
Yep. Yep.
Do it.
I was
Do
John
it.
Cena, I would have done it real
it.
fast. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. 30 minutes. I think this is why I really love that. This is why I really love the show, and this is why I wanted to sign up, because I want to see like what level of punk I really am. In my mind, I think like I'm good, but I
Right.
want to be in a situation like that. Yeah, I'm not. I'm really not. Like
me.
five dunks, 5 minutes.
Nah,
I'm good.
Okay.
Thanks. Pull cord. Cord
Yeah,
pulling.
Right.
yeah.
Cord's
It's like
pulling.
I'm a punk. There you go. So.
Now, was anybody surprised that no one pulled the cord?
I was definitely surprised for sure.
I was surprised too.
I thought
I was surprised
absolutely.
too. There was a few people I was like, oh, it's over. For
They're
them.
done. Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
over for
Were
them.
they holding them longer than what we were seeing on camera?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I-
Like underwater longer?
I just knew for sure, like at least 3 or 4 people were.
That's
gonna
what
die.
I was thinking.
Right,
That's
right.
what I was
If
thinking.
30 minutes upside down, all the blood is rushing to your head.
Yeah.
You're being dunked underwater. It was freezing. I know you could see the sun, but it was cold.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I was cold. Like, will somebody please freaking drop so I can go get my cover?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cold for
You
me.
guys are shooting in Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Georgia,
yeah.
coastal
Yeah.
Georgia.
So I can imagine how they were feeling being dunked in that cold water. I mean, just
Oof.
shivering.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, they're gonna die. Man.
Yeah.
I'll take them down.
Yeah, that's I noticed some heads of like some lifeguards were kind of positioned
Yeah.
and
Right.
ready. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, it seemed great. So it was a total of was it a total of 30 minutes?
Yeah,
that
30
was going
minutes.
on.
Yeah, I think they had to cut it off. Like, okay.
At
Okay,
a certain
so-
point,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like,
Like-
then it'd be like Chinese water torture.
Right.
Right.
Be like,
Not very good anymore.
Yeah.
So, you know those waivers you
Yeah,
signed? But yeah, no, I thought it was gonna be, because it wasn't necessarily physical. I thought some of the people that had mental, that we saw at the beginning, maybe had some mental issues as far as like weren't mentally strong.
Right.
Like Melanie, who her thing was she had a hard breakup. So I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
all
I
right,
really want
okay.
to know what happened.
Yeah. So I thought maybe she would have gone. I thought maybe Gigi, because you know she's a material girl and
Yeah.
she's just like doesn't have it up here.
She's like, my
strength-wise.
lashes are still on.
Right.
I had the answer
You have the answer.
for the breakup. And for a material girl, $250,000 will
Bam.
We'll fix it.
That's
We'll
fair.
fix it.
anything.
You was
Okay.
And
Okay.
maybe
Okay.
you determine. Like now, I think
Okay.
of the money. I think I would have been able to hang on
You
30
would've been
minutes.
able
Well,
to-
and this season around is correct me if I'm wrong. Is there only going to be one winner this season?
That's what he
Yeah.
said.
One.
Rather than
Yeah.
having to
No,
share.
it said one winner. One winner,
Interesting,
250.
interesting.
Yes. So yeah, it's obviously a lot up for grabs. A lot up for grabs. So I love my favorite part of this, and I don't know if it's yours, but when Hannah dove in the lake, yo,
That's good.
That was
good.
gangster.
that was super gangster. I'm like, and of all
she left her
people,
shoes
First of all,
behind
let me
too.
tell you something.
Yeah, please.
There were gators in that lake, and
Oh, say
everyone
what?
knew it. There were.
Really?
I'm not lying to you.
What?
There are gators
What?
in the lake, and they all knew it. And she's like, I don't know what came over her. We were like, what? Did she just trip? Oh,
like
Alright,
even
that's
y'all
pretty
was
dope.
tripping.
we were like, go! Don't die!
Like, just
Don't
go.
die!
Just go.
Don't stop! She made it. It was crazy.
She
Could've
said
ended the
something
show
like
in
came
one-
over. Yeah.
She could have ended the show literally in the first
Yeah.
day.
Right, right. Well, we know who's going home.
There will not be an elimination
Right,
today.
today. No, I was very surprised, like I said, only because of how she displayed herself prior.
Right.
Just crying incessantly and having to be coddled and the whole nine.
I kind of like respect it, but I was like, it wasn't that necessary. You know, you could
It's
have.
just right over there.
I
just
was like,
one
it's
bed
right
that's
over
not-
there. I mean, if
I
you,
know,
could,
it's
if you
just
would
like-
have pushed it in sprint,
Principle of
But
the
you know,
thing.
maybe they thought if I don't get a bid, I'll be up for elimination. You know what I mean?
Right.
They
Well,
could
that's
have
true, too.
misunderstood.
To be
because
fair,
that's
yeah,
what I
in my
thought
head,
too.
I was
like,
kinda thinking
oh,
that.
if like the person doesn't get the bed, maybe they're gonna be like, oh, they couldn't
yeah,
even get
clearly
there
not
quick
fast
enough.
enough, right.
And
Yeah.
it's like,
It was serious.
No,
Okay.
I didn't even realize how many moments of this episode with Hannah that I loved. Like that moment where Burke hugged her
Oh my
when he
God.
picked
Yeah.
up for the team, and then he's like trying
Trying to
to
wipe
wipe
it
off
off?
feeling.
see, we need to get him on here
Yes.
and just hug him.
Yeah, I just
Like, group hug,
group
like,
hug, like all
come
at
here.
once for like 2 whole minutes.
He'll die.
No, I love that guy. That guy Burke's my boy.
I'm telling you right now, there's gonna be so many memes of her crying.
Oh my gosh.
Just like when she
Yeah.
was like huddled in the corner,
Yeah.
she's like, I can't believe I did that.
Yeah.
I can't believe I did. And she's crying, and I'm like, but why are you crying?
What is going on?
There's also something I feel about being surrounded by other people who are just fighting for something.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
You
the
get a
same-
lot more emotional.
Right, and you
Very
get
emotional.
bold. You know,
Yeah,
If-
That
if you
adrenaline
see
has
someone
gotta-
next to you that's like going for it, like I'm gonna go for it too. So I
Right.
feel like that's kind of what pushed her over.
It's like that crowd where like somebody starts running and
Everyone just goes.
But
I'm
as
not
far
looking.
as far as the show, are there producers like beside each individual? Like I almost feel like there's like they kind of almost like whisper in. Is there a producer around all the time as far as contestants?
There's always a producer around, but as far as like whispering in your ear, no.
Okay.
No, they're
like that.
very free, and they're very strict with. I guess competitions have these strict rules, like there's no way they can tell me who to pick.
Okay.
You know what I
I
mean?
see.
There's no way they can tell you what to do, what to say, none of that. They want
Okay.
it to be very real. So they're there, but I guess just because they have to be.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Make sure everything.
Just making
Right.
sure,
Make
yeah.
sure nobody dies after
Right.
the 30th
Right.
done.
Exactly.
Look,
Yeah.
guys,
Stuff.
don't jump in the lake again.
Please.
They
The real
just show the
life
gator, and I was
alligators.
like, oh.
Yeah. So we get into where you guys actually, have the selection and you're selecting your people. So out of the 17. So again, one person is not making it and going to have to ring out. And so this was also funny because I would have done the same thing.
I would have done the
I
exact
would
same
have done the
thing.
exact
I would
same
have been
thing.
spinning like a
Yes,
dog.
yes. He
I would be
says
chasing my tail.
you have to spin the ball over your head, and and you have to keep going. So they all, and it's not like one person
Yeah,
did
they
it,
But
but
everybody
everybody did
I
it.
think he said you have to hold that ball over your head and,
And
spin.
spin.
Yeah.
And,
He did.
and full
Yes,
stop,
yes,
right?
Yes. So
Very
when
specific.
He
everybody's
just
like,
wanted to see it. He just wanted to see them all like.
but it did look funny though,
It
because
was
everybody's
hilarious.
doing it, because they're all serious. They're like, "Oh, not me.
What's
I'm
funny,
doing this
what's
right."
Everyone
funny
does
is
it,
you
but
saw
they only call out
the
Sherman.
strategic ones though. Like the strategic ones were going
going
slow,
slow.
and everyone's going like fast. I'm like, why would you do that?
Chris was going full speed, like he's gonna drill a fucking hole in that sand.
Yo, Chris, shout out to Chris because he knew, he's like, no, I gotta get picked. Because he was the last pick. So he's like, no, you ain't picking me last.
He's like,
I'm
you're
gonna
not doing
show
this to
you.
me again.
I got grit, son. Watch me spin right now.
There was one person who did it the right way.
Oh, one person.
Really?
Is it
That was Janessa.
Oh, okay.
Janessa did it the
Okay.
right
She
way.
was the only one that actually
Oh,
did it
yeah.
She
the
was
right way.
like,
Everybody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Yo.
She
So-
was looking like.
with John Cena, does he like? Because it seems like they allowed him more moments where he can be. I don't know if the right word is real, but like they could have edited that part.
Yeah.
So did he just get frustrated but still accepting, like, okay, let me break it down, like, and rolled his eyes? Like, I feel like he would.
He's a very like down to earth real guy. So I think at first it was funny. Like, he was like, oh my God, these people. Like, but then he was like, okay, I understand. The way I worded it could have been a little confusing. So he didn't really give it
Does
much.
he have moments like that throughout the season?
Yeah.
I feel like I really want to see like more
Funnier.
Well,
funnier and real moments
Oh,
where
you're gonna
he's
see,
not.
yeah, you're gonna.
Okay.
You're
That
gonna
was
see
a
the real.
lot of the highlights of first season,
Right.
where it was him just kind of, really getting to know the contestants and getting to be actual people
Right.
and not
Oh,
just
yeah.
this like figure, this like
Right.
untouchable
But it was
figure.
still interview mode. He's like, so tell me your story.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like,
This I
Sure.
feel.
Sure,
Listen,
sure,
I
sure.
I feel like he was more relaxed. Like he's more
It
like
was
laid
more-
back.
We
Yeah,
sat
he could
around.
actually-
We sat around the campfire at night, like after we're done filming, and he
Right.
still talks like that. It's just
That's just him.
Chloe.
That's it.
You're like, what I do?
Where are the cameras? The
That's
cameras
how he
off.
speaks.
That's just how he
You're like, do
does.
I gotta
Yeah.
spin the ball? What am I doing?
Am I back on the show? Like, what's happening right now?
Well, one of the things that I really liked, even though it was interview-ish, but when he would talk to the people right before an elimination, and he would be like, what are you doing this for? And like a lot of times, sometimes they break down, or they just really get a chance to find out their story, why they're doing what they're doing. So, I mean, I see, and that was necessary, obviously, for the show, but I can see that it probably would be more relaxed because it's a different type of people.
Right.
You kind of have to do that. These people, especially somebody like Sherman, is not going to respond to like, oh, girl, private, no, you get on it.
Yeah.
They're just not. Like, these people, a lot of them broken. Like,
Yeah.
they have issues that they're trying to get, they're sensitive, whatever the case is. Something is up that they have to overcome. And
Exactly.
you have to do that, and that's why he has the cadres that he has. So, and I can see why you would be successful in it.
I have an idea.
An idea. Okay.
There is a SWAT like team group out in somewhere off the 405, and I think we should all go.
Okay.
Oh man.
SWAT team.
I'm down.
All right,
Yeah,
sure.
you can like parachute from like the helicopters.
Ooh, I want to do that.
You know
all that
what?
stuff. Yeah.
There's this place. Well, I think it's a little farther. It's in San Diego, but it's like an obstacle course, and it's like an adrenaline
Yeah,
junkie. And you're like walking. Like, I mean, obviously you're harnessed,
Right.
but you're like maybe 2-3
What's
stories
harness?
up, and you're walking
Cass
on the
Pendleton?
boards and
Really?
all this
Pendleton.
stuff.
Oh,
They have
the
it
Marine
there.
Corps base.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'd be like, okay. I'd be like,
Our
let's do
stomping
this.
ground.
She's like,
Right, there you go.
And everyone
Chloe,
should wear GoPros, and then we're gonna be like, yo, put us on American Grit season 3.
I would go in.
I got my team right here.
we
really need the $250,000. I need to pay for my school.
AFTERBUZZ edition.
You know what?
That would be hilarious.
Black and yellow team.
And if
There
you
you
go
go.
in like as the like if we win like The Rock.
Right. Oh gosh. I knew The Rock
We
was
can get The
somehow
Rock
gonna be
and John
entered
Cena,
in.
and Yvette's
I mean,
life is made.
The Rock is
My
not even
life
on this
is
show.
made.
Over.
He's not even on, but we'll just throw him in there. You know, just
He's not even on this show, and somehow he got in the conversation. I knew it was gonna happen.
It's okay.
I knew it was gonna happen.
I don't mind.
I don't mind either.
Yeah.
I don't mind. So,
Whatever. All right.
but you know what I do
But
like
I'm down.
about the
I'm
show?
down for that. I'm down for that.
Oh, yeah.
You
I'm
know
down
what I
for
do
that.
like? Because I remember saying it last season that the cadres, I feel like this season, because I remember saying last season, there's some people that you need to talk to, not at. And I feel like a lot of them now, and a lot of people just don't understand that when I say it, they're like, what do you mean? I was like, you got to talk to people. You can't talk at them. And a lot of these people, I'm sure when they've tried to get through things in life, people have been talking at them rather than to them. Like, here, let me get down to your level. Or, you know, you and I are on the same level. We just got different problems. So that's what I really, really like about this season, because you can already see it. You can see that all the cadres are willing to talk to these people
Right.
rather than like, you know, I'm authority, you're not.
Right.
Type thing.
I think that type
So-
of speech only works with people who are not broken athletes and not broken like in the military.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I respond if you yell at me, like I respond, all right, cool, let's go.
Right.
Right.
But that's because like I'm good.
Sure.
But if you're responding to somebody who has not been in that world ever, especially like starting as a kid,
Right.
then you can't talk because that's no like now you're bossing them around and people don't respond well to that. So I definitely feel that. But you know,
Yeah.
that's
I think a big thing is listening. You know, you gotta listen to somebody to understand what they're going through. And
Exactly.
a lot of people, when they're in that authoritative position, they just want to. This is how it is.
Exactly.
Instead of what's going on. Tell me what's going
Right.
on. Then I can fix you. I can help
Exactly.
you. But Yeah.
And
Some
body
people-
language too.
Yeah.
Sherman was giving off some serious, like even the first little monologue of him, he was giving off some serious body language, like, oh, he's gonna be a problem, but that's just exterior.
Exactly.
Well, you said there's something behind that,
Yeah.
and so we'll find that out later.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Him and Natalie, that combo.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be.
And Allison.
Yeah.
Well, Allison, I mean, I already foresee some issues, but him and Natalie, if they bond,
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell us or not, but I mean, I'm hoping they will.
That's gonna
It's
be great.
That'd be pretty
so
awesome.
good.
That's gonna be good. So
I was trying to.
yeah.
I'm not giving
You're
you.
good.
I'm not giving
She's like, so
We've done a few of these before.
come on.
I've done this. You can't get me. Done this.
You can't see me.
Yes!
What? Wait.
Yes!
You got it.
Can't see me. Okay, so you guys are picking your people, and then it does come down to Chris and Heather, and I mean I thought it was a good moment. I mean I kind of figured, just watching these shows a lot and covering these shows, that Heather wasn't going to pick because we didn't really see much of her.
Right,
We didn't really see her
right. We got
story.
that one moment knowing
Exactly.
that,
Which kind of broke my heart.
That was
what
really
she
rough,
said when
you
she's
know?
like, I'm a private investigator. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, that's
Yeah.
what I wanted to be because I'm really good at
Yeah.
being like nosy.
Well,
Me
I
too.
can find anything on anyone. Give me a first name and a city. Boom, it's done.
So
But
easy.
she's like, yeah, and then my husband cheated on me. So I was
Yeah.
like, that sucks. She probably got divorced. She's like, and I'm still
And
with
I'm
him.
still with
and I was
him.
like,
Yeah.
that was rough.
That was rough. That was rough.
I was like,
that was rough.
oh,
That was
okay.
rough. That was rough.
That was like, so that's the only reason why I thought she might be picked, because I thought for sure that someone would just, kind of want to be like,
Right.
listen, you're strong enough. You could do this. You don't have to. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But then I feel that Chris just had that stemming from so long.
But I think, but I agree the fact that I feel like Chris needed it more. Though.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Just
And
like
the
what
fact
was
that he
said.
specifically said that he was always picked last.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I was like, that's
Exactly.
messed
It's a
up though
little
that they still did it anyway.
and that's why I knew. I was like, there's no way. There's
They're
no way.
not
they're
making
gonna
it.
pick
I was
They're
that
not
guy.
making-
I was like, they would have a major loss.
You know?
He was twirling that ball like his life depended on it. Though.
I
That
think
brother
he
was
gets
like
picked. There might
this.
have been. There might have some.
But
some
Heather,
issues.
she rang out very gracefully.
She did.
You know,
Yeah. She did.
She's
She
like,
did.
you know what? This happens for a reason. And
Right.
That's what I like. She's
She's-
like, something's good around the corner. And I'm
Right.
like, that's right, girl. I was like, positive.
You know, when you can
positive.
kind of, you see somebody and you're like, oh, they got a little grit in them already. You know
Uh-huh.
what I mean? I
Yeah.
saw that in her. I think she's going to do great.
She's gonna
I
be
think she's
good.
going to make the best decision for her and her family, and she'll be fine. I gave her some words after
Yeah.
it was over.
Word.
Because I just can't let nobody walk
Yeah,
off
you
without
can't let
saying
them
something.
walk
I'm like,
Right.
come over here, because I'm divorced. So I'm like, let me talk to you, girl.
Let me holler at you real quick.
I was a
Real
little.
quick.
I will say I was a little disappointed that she was just kind of forced to ring out, because so many episodes last season we had to see
Right.
people like actively choose to ring out.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And so I felt bad for her that they were just like, okay, now you have to go do this.
But I think, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you can tell us, but I feel like that was necessary because they had to literally pick 16 people.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I couldn't see it going any other way.
What I would have had in mind is picking teams down until the final two, and then it's like,
Oh,
all
and
right,
then have 'em do
all right,
something.
which of y'all is gonna go first? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
like, and then like do like
Yeah.
a challenge.
That
Yeah.
would have been. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then until they go
Yeah.
out.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I do like. I like that. Premise.
I could see that. But then I can also see the end, because having you guys have the responsibility of picking someone that you want and not that you're forced upon, which
But they
I
did
think,
that last year though. They
They-
picked last year.
right, but they had 16. See, this gives an extra
right,
person, gives them
right.
like, I can get this person, I can get that person, this person I think would be better, or this person needs it more. It's a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Because
with
last
this
year
nature
we
show.
knew everyone was at least gonna be
everybody's
on
at
the
least
team,
going to
right?
get
Right.
picked. So
That's
it's
true.
like,
That's true.
figure out who you wanted.
So if you pick it down to the final four and those four duke it out, and then or the five duke it out, one gets eliminated, and then you just pick those four.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
kind of, I
interesting,
feel like
yeah.
I understand that these people are not like super athletic, but
Right.
I
But
kind
I
of
like
want
the
to.
competition.
I
see that
still
in the
want to
first
see that competition
competition.
where it's like, we saw the dunking thing, but one more challenge would have
Right.
been,
And it could have been a situation where they're just easing them into it, because also because these are delicate people.
Civilians.
So yeah, exactly.
Right. That's a good way to put it.
So to
Yeah.
speak, like you got to ease them into that hardcore stuff, because in the previews they're like being pushed.
Right.
They're being
Oh,
pushed in
yeah.
that one yelling match that's happening. He's like, "You're not gonna break me." Like that's serious right
I
there.
love that.
Yo.
Like
Yeah.
that preview where
That
he's
was
like, no
awesome.
one tells me that I was
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
ooh. I
Yeah.
was like, yes, you tell him.
That's dope.
You tell him.
And we didn't really get to see him in this episode.
No,
so
No,
I'm
because
excited.
when I
The
saw him, I was
blonde
like,
guy,
who is
right?
that?
Right.
Michael.
I was like,
Was that Michael?
I was
Yeah.
like, he looks like
From
the techno dancing Viking.
He's from Brooklyn.
That's who he
That's
reminded me
why.
There you
He's
go.
Oh, he's from Brooklyn. That's
Brooklyn.
the states. I mean, I'm from Canada. Full disclosure. So meeting people from different states, like it says a lot about
Their
folks.
attitude.
Like yeah. So there's a
Word.
there's-
All right.
Word. So, are you happy with your team?
I am.
You are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm happy at this point.
Right.
At this point,
At this
and
point in
after
this
this
season.
episode, I'm still happy. I don't know if I'll stay happy.
Episode 4, it goes left.
So I wish this was like a Netflix thing. 'Cause I would have still just
Right.
Right,
Oh,
just
God,
binge-
yeah.
binge watch it.
Right.
Right. Dope. So, obviously the show's done taping and we have a winner and everything, but what did you take from this experience when you did the show?
The one thing, okay, so there's a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I realized that not just one style of leadership works because I was like, oh, he ain't gonna reach nobody with that. You know what I mean? But as the time progressed, we kind of all started using each other's leadership style without even knowing. You know,
Right.
we didn't even realize it. And then another thing is, I guess it kind of goes along with that, is that we were there to help them, but it also helped us all individually. And you will see that as the show progresses. Yeah.
Okay.
It's very interesting
Very
because I
interesting.
had no idea that it was going to affect me in any way.
Like that.
Right.
Yeah.
You're working out now, so I mean.
I mean, there you go. It's already doing
Kind of
some
a little
shit.
bit.
And there was, right,
Once
3
a week.
weeks strong. I'm off next
You
week.
admitted it. You got to start somewhere, and then you just got to build from there. So you
Started right here, right now.
Your
like-
starting point is amazing, by the way.
right?
So,
Thank
Like,
you.
the before picture, people are just, I'm wanting that for after.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Can I just have your before?
Yeah,
Can I
right. Just-
that's what I want.
Alright,
Shout out to
Good.
my mom and pop for
Right.
the jeans.
Hey, good genes. I know it. Praise them. Hallelujah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, we give. Hey, I
You're
feel
set, by the
glory.
way. She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know.
She's still waiting for mac and cheese. Like, let's keep it
Yeah,
all
I'm
the
not-
way.
She gets mac and cheese, it's like gone. I get mac and cheese, I look at it. And there's like 4 pounds, God knows where.
It's
Not even
done.
try it, yeah.
It's done.
I'll still eat it.
You know?
I had some yesterday.
I'm about
I had
to go
some
make some
powdered
tonight.
Mac and
Tonight.
cheese. Before we close out, Chloe, I did want to call the attention, some of the things you're involved with. And one of the things that I saw on your bio is that obviously you help raise money for underfunded veteran affairs programs. And one of the things that you have is Pin Up for Vets. And I wanted to get more information about that.
So Pinups for Vets is an organization that raises money for the underfunded VA programs, and we go around and visit hospitalized warriors, soldiers, whatever, and we dress up in pinup attire, like the 1920 style, like back in the day.
Okay.
And we do a calendar every year that we sell, and all the proceeds goes to that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and most of the models and volunteers are veterans.
Really?
Yeah,
That's great.
a lot of times when people hear veteran female, they think masculine, and oh, we out here, we cute.
That's,
Prime example.
da-da-da.
She's like a hot tamale.
I just,
Super fine.
I just went like when I was in the military, I was like, where were you? The people that I was around did not. I'm sorry.
Damn.
There was always this perception that
Like
you
she
know
could do more pull-ups than me.
you have to look a certain way, and I
Right.
think that is going out the window.
Sure.
All women are like, oh, I can do whatever
Absolutely.
I want to do. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
No, I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at all.
Maria Antoinette's on the live chat, so she said, "Can we also talk about the one who shaved their head? That was
Ooh.
crazy."
Oh, absolutely.
That was
Did it look like Gigi?
that was Gigi, right?
Was it Gigi?
I thought it was. I thought it was.
That's what
Gigi.
they were alluding to, but I was like,
I don't know.
I
Oh,
mean,
you
if
think
she
it looked
clipped
like
her
somebody
nails,
else.
then I think the hair is possible too.
Well,
It's
you know what?
possible.
Like when I saw that, I was like, because I watch the show and like I always see this, and on the way here, I was talking on the phone, and I was like, I could totally see me doing like one of these shows just because I'm like stubborn and I don't like to quit.
Of course.
I had 2 older brothers and
$250,000.
yeah,
That also
That'll
helps.
do it.
struggling student.
Absolutely.
Just struggling.
So like, my brothers, they would pin me on the floor. My face is on the towel. My mom's yelling, Yvette, stop. And I'm like, no. And then when I saw them shave the head, I was like, ooh.
That's a big one.
I was like, I'm so married to my hair. Like, I think I'd be like, you give me a bob. Give me a pixie cut.
Braid
but
it
do
up.
not
French braid.
shave my head. But who knows, if John Cena would have been like, Yvette, shave your head, I'd be like, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think my head is funny shaped. I don't know what it looks like under there. I was like, no, good.
I probably think it's all normal, it's all crooked,
Lumpy.
dense, or all, God knows what it has. But
I think that's why, like, I think we all want to be on the show because we just want to see how much of a punk we are. Like,
exactly.
Right.
no, I'm not doing that.
I would love to do the show.
What's the breaking point?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, I would love to
Did
do
you
the
sign
show.
up?
No, I didn't. I didn't, but I
should.
I wish.
We should.
We should.
If we can get a season 3.
I mean,
Well, now that they're
Once they put us all on
first,
it, they're like, you guys are on one team.
the
We're like,
first
oh.
season, I was like, nah.
Right.
But this season,
This
yeah,
season.
I can do this
Right.
season.
Extended to normal people.
I'm not
The
gonna.
normal people season.
I have a year to train. Let's do this.
Let's do it. I'm down.
I'm
There you
down.
go.
I'm down.
We'll see how we do at the 405.
Yeah,
joint.
baby steps.
We'll
See,
see
but-
that.
Call before you
Like
walk.
when I saw that challenge and I saw everyone's bathing suit,
Yeah.
I was like, I would have been in like a t-shirt and shorts. I would have been like these. Some had great cleavage.
Wait,
in
last-
that
last-
harness.
last
I was like,
year?
doing
No,
it.
she's talking about this season.
Oh yeah.
No,
it
this
is.
season,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
when they
yeah.
would have picked, like I was just like, wow. I was like, but I would have been in like a swim, like a
Stop it.
Stay
bodysuit.
tuned.
Yvette, stop it.
Yes, because think
Stop
about it.
it.
If you're in a bodysuit, you'd be so much warmer.
Stop it.
Stay
fair.
tuned.
It's
But you
true.
gotta think about our contestants. Like
Yeah.
think about our competitors. Carla is a beauty queen. You know,
Yeah.
Gigi loves,
Yeah.
flashy.
That's
Fashion
true.
and
That's
stuff.
true.
Not me, you know.
Neil, can we get our music, please?
Our IWTV?
For our yes. You know what I'm talking about.
It's my first time here. So we'll
I would
see.
sing for you, but then
Predictions,
people's ears would.
Oh,
we getting
okay. Now I know. It's like, what?
He was like, what music?
He's
like, oh, we're
waiting.
I think Neil was like, what? I don't know either, brother. Like, you
I
got me stumped.
thought you were talking about the outro music.
Oh,
no, we're doing
yeah,
predictions.
Predictions.
We're
Sorry.
doing predictions.
Sorry, I thought it was
Guys,
no.
I'm confused.
My bad. First show.
Oh, John Cena on them and
This is me over here. I'm like, no, music. All right. So, any early predictions? What's cracking? Okay. Do you? What? I'll ask you this. I'll front load. So, any like right now? Do you know like any predictions of like someone that could win the whole thing?
Someone that can win the whole
like right
thing.
now. Someone can win right now.
It's gonna be somebody that we are
That's the
under our
thing.
radar.
That's the thing. It's someone that we're
Like
not
for
even
right now.
considering.
Yeah.
You know who I would, if I had to right now, just by how he was talking and getting, I would say it's the
Will?
guy from Brooklyn, the one that
Oh,
we don't even
Michael.
know his name.
Oh, Michael. Okay.
Michael.
Okay.
I could see him.
Or
I can
Will.
see that.
I can see that.
Who he was the last one who was picked? Was it Will?
I would say Will.
That
I
would
would
be.
say,
that
or
would
no,
be
Chris
Kai.
was last
Oh,
one.
Chris was last one.
Right.
Chris.
I mean, I like Herman, but I think it's too good of a choice right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Herman and Sherman, my boy.
Yeah,
Those two?
I would kind of lean towards them if this wasn't a reality show.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Because it's all like it's not. It's editing, but they haven't changed anything, or you made it seem like it's not scripted at all. But how they put things together,
Exactly.
Right.
they're only allowing us to see certain parts. We don't see
Sure.
all the other things.
Right.
So
Correct.
yeah.
TV magic.
Okay.
TV magic.
Do you
I
have,
don't
do
know.
you have one? I will say also Carla is a front runner for me.
I'm telling you, I don't know
Carla.
what
I
it
want
is. She's just got this.
I know
little-
Allison's on your team, but she needs to go. She needs to go like next week.
She just,
You do not like her.
I
It
just
was
hate,
that whole moment with her
I
and
just
Sherman.
hate when people just kind of change story. It's like she legitimately believed that he called her a bitch, and it's like they change
Convinced
stories
herself.
in their head, and it's like that annoys me because then they go through life and then they mess up other people's lives because they're seeing another story. Like those people, like
You know.
At least Sherman will be in your face about it.
yeah,
Right.
But then she's still not gonna realize it.
Right.
Because she was like, "Oh, I'm not going to accept your apology." And if I were him, I would go, "Well, don't accept it because I never called you."
Right.
Right.
But if she believed that he actually said
Exactly.
it, then,
But then she's
Right.
just gonna cause.
And that's more what I think.
And
might
after
happen.
the show aired, she did apologize. She said, "I heard this, but he actually said that.
Oh,
I
okay.
do
Oh, after
apologize."
that.
All right,
Oh,
that's
really?
good
She
to
did.
know. That's
She
good
did.
to know.
Ah,
So
okay.
you got through to her.
She admitted her wrong.
She admitted
There
it
you go.
wrong.
So
Well,
you
after
got
the
through
show
to her,
aired,
okay.
not
Okay.
during the taping though.
Right.
Not during the
Right,
taping,
right.
but during the
After.
taping, maybe she really did think
She
that he
thought she
said
thought
that.
she said
Right.
that.
Right.
You think she's playing the victim? Like she's playing a game?
Not she's trying to, but she's been doing that game for so long that she doesn't even realize it. And I feel like the team that you have, she's gonna cause some strife. Like you're gonna try to help her out, but she's not gonna. It's not gonna be like the team's gonna go one direction and she's here talking about somebody else called her a whore. Like
Yeah.
Just can't. I can't. She needs to go.
Well, we
Do
know who
not
she
like
is.
her.
She's not like
She's like the sibling that like yells and like, ow, he hit me, and like he's in the other room.
Yeah.
That's kind of
But
like.
then the mom already knows about the sibling. Like, all right, you just lied.
Right.
Yeah, but
But nobody knows her story, so it's just like
Stop
just
it.
can't.
Okay. Interesting.
We shall
Chloe,
see.
do you have any predictions? No.
Yes.
My lips are sealed.
Genius.
I always try.
Red team red. So kudos.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shout out.
For the rest.
Red.
3 weeks in, 1 day a week. So jealous right
Oh my
now.
gosh, right.
So
And you
jealous.
see how she came stuck. Like she
Yeah.
could have came like with a sundress. But no,
She came with the tight
figure.
dress.
Yeah. Like Jessica, what's that?
Jessica
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Yes.
Jessica Rabbit.
Yes.
guys, I just started working out 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Go
I
get me
just
some
wanted
mac and
to-
cheese.
Just wanted to let you know.
I had a protein shake, absolutely
Right.
horrible.
In and out right before I got here. Just saying. This is how we roll. That's how we roll over here.
1 day.
Oh man, one day. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been our show. We want to thank you so much for tuning in. We want to thank everyone in the live chat. Give it up for Chloe being in the studio.
And thank you for your service, by the way.
Thank you for your support.
Absolutely. I've been your host, Lem Gonsalves, and again, you can always find me at The Poet Saint all day, every day. And make sure you check out my website, stayonthemic.com. Yvette, where you at?
You can always find me on Sports and Sass with 3 S's on Twitter, and then Sports and Sass with 2 S's on Instagram.
All the messes. TK.
You can find me on everything at TK Trinidad, just everything, just TK, no additional letters. Trinidad, like the country, everything, and also you can catch me on TMZ.
Boom.
There you
Time
go.
Matthews.
There you go. You can find me on all forms of social media at Time Matthews PMA. If you're going to be in Hollywood, there's a pro wrestling show at Meltdown Comics this Saturday morning. I'm going to be wrestling in, so come check it out. Come check it out. No big deal, you know. Just pro wrestling.
big deal.
Just pro wrestling inside a comic
Just pro
book store.
wrestling, that's all we
It's
do.
normal stuff.
That's all
So go
we do.
check it out. Time Matthews
Absolutely.
PMA.
And Chloe, let the people know where they can find you on social media.
Everything at Chloe Mondesir.
Mondesir. We
yeah.
love it. And spell Mondesir so they know how to do it.
MONDESIR.
Don't be sending no
Go.
crazy DMs.
Hashtag Team Chloe.
Hashtag Team Chloe. There we go.
Yeah.
Hashtag Team
Hashtag
Chloe.
2 days a week.
Hashtag only been 3 weeks. That's what my hashtag is going to be.
Hashtag mac and cheese.
Right. All right, y'all. Until next week, we'll see you. Peace.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.